Good afternoon, these urban times. Terrell Thomas sitting down today. I'm sitting down with a gentleman who this Halloween season is guaranteed to bring us some thrills and some delightful moments in the upcoming thrilling horror film, Halloween Kills. Mr. Omar Dorsey, how you feeling today, sir?
I'm good, Trae. How you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. Good. Thank you first and foremost for inviting us out to actually catch the film and see everything that you have going on. Definitely enjoyed the film, enjoyed the experience. Even enjoyed the cameo from Michael Myers. So I thought that was I thought that was dope as well. But you survived. You're in another installment of the Halloween franchise. Talk to me about this experience and how everything went down for Halloween Kills.
Man, it was fun. I remember when I read the first script. I'm really cool with the director. I'm good with the writers and everybody. And they told me, I want you to come in and play the sheriff. I said, all right, cool, let me read it. And I was like, wait, this dude doesn't die. He's black, he doesn't die. I said, I'm in. So in the midst of us shooting the first one, he was like, yeah, and I'm thinking in part two, we're going to do, I was like, we're going to do, it's 2 or 3 parts to this. So I was excited about it. So, looking forward to part 2, and it was great because they really worked with my schedule, and we shot around, my schedule, and it was just, it was perfect. And I thought I was going to die again, and I didn't. I don't know when this interview is coming out. I hope it comes out after the movie.
Well, I won't reveal to everybody exactly what happens to you, and we'll see you in future episodes. What was it like working with a legendary actress like Jamie Lee Curtis?
It's so crazy. Like, now I'm a kid of the 80s, right? So Trading Places was my thing. True Lies. I remember that one scene in Trading Places that really, like, I was like, oh, wow, she's a woman. So I was like, she was just so bad in the movie. She was so beautiful in the movie. And I was, and just to sit down and be able to talk to her. And because she is a legend, man. You know what I'm saying? She's a tremendous actor. Fish Called Wonder is one of my favorite movies of all time. And just sit down and talk acting, just talk life with her. That's what we're talking life, talk about our kids and everything. She's just a really, really fun woman to be around.
Now, this has been a different, I'll say 12 to 16 months for all of us here globally, going through the pandemic and shifting with these COVID times. When exactly was the film filmed? I know, it has some of the filming took place in Atlanta. Was it during the COVID experience? And how was it actually filming this particular movie?
You know what? This movie was shot in 2019. And it was shot in, shot in Wilmington, North Carolina. So we shot the whole thing on in Wilmington, and it was before 2020 slapped us in the face, right? It was, I remember when and this was supposed to come out last October. So I remember when all the events of things that were happening, the riots and the protests and all of that stuff started to go down. And I called the director. I said, yo, a lot of this stuff looks a lot like our movie. Especially like with the storming of the Capitol and all of that, you seeing all of these vigilantes and all. I said, man, he was like, that's crazy. He said, people won't even believe that we shot this, in 2019. They're going to think that we're using the events of 2020, but it wasn't that at all, man. We shot it. It's supposed to come out last year, but they had to push it. But it still, that tells you it still hits home today.
Yeah, I do think that's very interesting. That was one of the things that was pointed to me immediately. It seemed as though, the things that we're going through currently were reflected in the movie. So I said, wow, how did they film this? When was this film? So I do think that when the audience is able to capture that and see that, that'll only add on to the value of the film. I know you have a Georgia background.
Of course, I'm straight from the deck. Yeah.
Decatur, Dorsey.
Yes.
Speak to me about your Decatur roots and how that's influenced your acting career.
Man, one thing about it, Decatur is a place it's not like downtown Atlanta. It's not like the west side or the south side. It's its own thing, right? And it's like a place where people who aren't from Atlanta, when the Black people moved to Decatur in the 70s and the 80s, they were from different places. They were from New York. They were from California. They were from the Carolinas. It might be from anywhere. It might be from South Georgia. So that was a hodgepodge of different types of people. So we had the artists there. We had the musicians or my mother was a theater director. She's not from Atlanta. She was a theater director. So she was bringing all of that stuff to different, to our church. We went to a church called Green Forest Baptist Church. So a lot of people came out of that drama ministry. We had Dorian Missick, we had Erica Ash. A lot of people came out of that drama ministry, man. And so it was just, I've just finally come to realize what it is about Decatur. People like Childish Gambino, Future, Lloyd, these different artists who are from, Decatur. Why it makes it so different than just being from downtown Atlanta or even the west or the south side. But I think that's exactly what it is. I think it was our parents were from different places. They all weren't from the city of Decatur. So, we were always just doing drama ministry. We were doing sports. We were doing, different things. And, going from that, I went to a performing art high school, went to Cap School for the Arts. And, that within itself, it taught me a lot. It taught me to appreciate different types of music and different types of people, So I think Decatur is a very special place. And that's why I moved back to downtown Decatur. You know what I'm saying?
I think that's very dope how you summed it up and you pointed that out. I want to know in your off time, man, you've been very busy as of late. You've been very busy with a lot of great roles. But right here in your backyard in Atlanta, the sports culture has been changing rapidly. We see what's going on with the Atlanta Hawks. We see the Falcons rebuilding and changing the culture. What are your thoughts on those franchises? Have you had a chance to glance at what Trae Young has been doing?
Man, I was going to the playoff games, man. I was up in the boxes. I was out there cheering for the young fella. I love what he's doing. I love Trae because he has this confidence about him, man. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about, I'm from here, man. And we have a tendency to have these teams that get down on themselves or, even the Braves, they were up 3-1 against the Dodgers last year. And we should have won that series. The Dodgers won the whole thing. They won the World Series. But we lost that. And in the 28-3, I was sitting on the 50-yard line in Houston, talking smack to Ty Law.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? I was at the game, man. I was there. And I just remember, what that did and how that, something has to change. I think Trae Young might be that change. I think he might be the one to, to change it because he doesn't care about all that stuff. He cares about what he's doing. Look, back then we were one knee injury away from going to the finals last year. Personally, if Trae didn't get hurt, I think because he was out there, he was out there busting. He didn't care. But man, the Falcons has to go for the Falcons, man. I mean, look, man, I'm diehard. I'm a fan. I'm a loyalist. But bro, they look horrible. They look bad. They look bad. And I'm quite sure Pitts is going to turn out to be something. But, man, we spent a 4th-round draft pick on a tight end, a 4th-round draft choice on a tight end, a 4th choice overall.
Yeah, I got you.
Tight end. And when we could have had somebody there to, try to replace Matt Ryan, man. Matt Ryan got a dead arm now.
Yeah, it was a lot of deep ball no more. It was a lot of young talent at the QB position. I've been hearing Falcons fans mentioning that. Once again, Terrell Thomas, These Urban Times, sitting down with the great Omar Dorsey. Halloween Kills, once again, October 15th will be in theaters this Halloween. What do you want fans overall to take from the film when they go check you out and go see what you can do if you can get Michael Myers down one more time?
Man, I just want people to go back and sit and enjoy it, man. If you know what you're coming in for. You're coming in to see the innovative kills that Michael Myers is going to do, and see because he gets tricky with it, man. He ain't just using a knife; he's using everything. You know what I'm saying? Even in the commercial when he had the chainsaw, with the fireman, man, this dude he goes forward on this one, man. It's just just something fun to watch. And just to dumb out for it, not even dumb out, just to get enthralled in, for an hour and a half, man, because it's a whole meal, to tell you the truth.
Before I let you go, sir, could you please let our audience know what else you're working on? Because again, you have so many roles and so many different things in the works.
Yeah, right now, I'm still on Queen Shitter, which is on every Tuesday on at 8, 9 Central, and I'm right now working on Raising Canaan. The new Power Book 3, I'm doing that. I'm in New York, back and forth from New York in Atlanta. So this season 2, I come in, I'm playing this great human being.
Yes, sir, we'll certainly be looking forward to that, man. We'll be looking forward to the upcoming Halloween Kills film. Thank you for all that you do, the great content and what you create. We enjoy seeing you on the big screen and our TV screens. We'll be looking forward to hopefully catching up with you in the future and seeing what's going on with the next installment of Halloween.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. Appreciate it.
Be blessed.